Good morning. Today we're going to do something a little interesting. I got a cut on my thumb that hurts. That's not the interesting part. We're going to do the tape, using the tape, and we're going to do colorful, and it's going to be fun. I promise. Maybe. The Kat Von D 10th anniversary. Go in with this color right here, which is Chad. Kind of go all over the lid where I put my primer down. Figure this goes dramatic and then dramatic. Alright, so to start, I got to take my fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the shimmery purple, and I say that like, because I really don't want to, but I need to put that there. And that's going to be in my fluffy-esque brush. That's going to start in my crease, but it's going to start in my crease over here, like more my outer corner. It'll make sense in a minute. I promise, maybe. Then I need to diffuse it. Diffuse, not confuse. Repeat the same thing on the other side. This look is going to be a lot of like go back and build up, go back and build up, go back and build up. I could tell you right now. It's not going to be like, it's not going to be a time consuming all day look. It's not going to be like, I got 5 minutes, let me run out the door and do this look real quick. Unless you have some ninja hidden skills that I don't know about, that you didn't tell me about. Are you holding out on me? And I'm going to take my blue brush, and that's going to go next to the purple. Like literally it looks like that right now. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Let me blend that. So it's just literally a lot of back and forth. I'm sorry if the TV's a bit loud in the next room, but you know, sometimes you can't control other things happening, I guess. So now I'm going to take green, and that's going to go in the inner corner. Well, more like the crease to the inner corner. Alright, now I'm going to take that purple again and kind of work on the vibrancy of this purple. Just kind of going back over with that neutrally color right under my brow bone. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is take my little concealer brush, this one, get my little pot of concealer, my NARS, get a nice coating. This is very, like, time consuming, this part, and slightly nerve-wracking because you don't really want to go too high, and you don't want to give yourself too little either to work with. I'm going to do one eye at a time, that way my soft primer base isn't dried up on me. Rah, rah, rah. I know you're like, what? So I'm going to take this flat brush right here, and I'm going to go into this goldy color that I have. That's gonna go my inner corner. And then for my middle here, I'm gonna do a reddy color. Do you like my terms? My orangey color, or not my reddy color, an orangey color. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. It's an orangey color. It's like, I really just want to go in there and go blah, 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 but you can't. Go back through, add a little bit more of the yellow. This is just kind of to show like what you can do with a whole mess of color on one eye, like. So you see how I went through and blended that? Now we're going to take the red color. Alright, now I should do the other side. I'm gonna take a yap. You guys can finish my other side. If you're not sure where you should make your line for your crease when you're cutting it, kind of put a glob, well, not too much of a glob, and then do that, and it will show you where's a good placement for your lines, so that way it helps you know if you've done enough. lines without going over the line. Alright, let's get colorful with it. I was like, where'd my brush go? Right here. Orangey. Alright, so for now, I'll take off this type, it's always a good feeling. It's like, ooh. So, as you can see, you're left with a line. But for me, that's perfect because I have a cat down here. Once I'm done with my whole face of makeup, it will be blended in, and I will have, what's that called? Wing liner. And this will give you a good guide to where you want to put it. Give me 1 second. You're a good girl. It helps if you dampen your beauty blender before you start. I'm like, oh man, it's dry. Forgive me. My chair is up high and I would say this chair is probably about 30 some odd years old, and the bolt in it for the steppy part kind of popped out today, so it's not really attached. It's attached on one side, and I forget, and I go to like use it. Like, oh, that's right. I mean, it's definitely over 30 years old, this chair, but it's okay. I love this chair. It's so comfortable. I mean, if I can still sit in it, and it still works every other way, and just the middle steppy part, whatever. Alright, so today I'm going to use, sorry for the noise, Hourglass Veil. I love this stuff. Just a little dab does it for this. Like, you don't even need a whole mess of it. Just dabs. Like, literally just dabs. See, I have problems, like, I know everybody likes Smash Box, and Professional, but for some reason, on my skin, as much as I like the way it makes my skin feel and look without anything else on it. I mean, obviously I would like to put stuff on it. By halfway through the day, sometimes not even, my makeup's just breaking apart. Doesn't matter. I've used everything from Bare Minerals, or not Bare Minerals, well, yes, but I don't use that primer with it. Bare Minerals, Urban Decay, Wet Wild, Fenty, Lancome, like, nothing. Everything I use, different, whatchamacallits, formulas, because I know, like, if you do an oil and a water-based primer and foundation, is going to break, vice versa. So, it just doesn't play well with my skin. That's got to be what it is, because I can use these foundations with any other primers, like the Hourglass. The Fenty primer itself, actually, I can use too. Rihanna rocks it. So now we just gonna bounce this. This isn't the best makeup sponge I had, but it's not the worst. But I had to get new beauty blenders because for some reason I got the black ones, and this part is hard. Like, not like hard where it hurts, but it feels like there's like almost like it's got a rubber ball in it. Like I'm squishing it. This is the rest of me squish. And then I go, it's hard. It shouldn't, it's like a little, I mean, I know it's dry, but this is all dry. I can do that, and then when you get to here, it's like hard. Like, okay. And yeah, I know they look dirty because they are dirty. And I had them for like a minute, but they were like that since day one, and it was just stupid me for not bringing them back. I was like, I can make it work. But I really shouldn't have. Like, I mean, if something's defective and you paid money for it, bring it back with your receipt. I mean, they might say, hey, that kind of thing don't. Obviously, if you bring it back dirty and decrepit, they're definitely not going to take it from you. But I generally take good care of all my stuff anyway, but I like this foundation. I've always wanted to get it. I've gotten samples, but it's always so, it's definitely a very pricey foundation, but it had become one of those weekly wow deals at Sephora not that long ago. So it's usually like $48, or basically $50. They had it on sale for $25. I mean, for a girl who's always wanted to get this foundation and has always loved the samples, while this shade is slightly darker than I would probably have normally gotten, they didn't have the shade that I was matched to and loved, but I was matched to and loved that during the winter, so I know it's going to be warmer out. And in reality, this will probably work once summer, is really kicked off. I mean, it's not that bad. I am pale everywhere else because I'm always in long sleeves and haven't really been outside, so you can, I'm pale. But this is the second lightest shade they have. I have to use the lightest shade, which is 090N. So this is 100N. So, I mean, put my stuff away because I'm a good girl. And then we're going to take my fluffy brush. Today I'm not worrying about setting under my eyes too much because I already have really done my makeup. This is Laura Mercier setting powder. Kind of a good healthy dose everywhere. It's important to, for me at least, to set my makeup, especially working with hot tools. You don't want to melt your makeup off. I mean, you might. I'm not judging you. I know this is going to be a ridiculously long video, but I'm fully aware that every once in a while I get new people watching my videos, so every once in a while I like to do something that kind of shows my full hoopla. And today I'm trying my best to use, if I go to use some expensive stuff, I'm going to try to use some sampley things that I've gotten, just to kind of balance off. So I'm taking my bronzy colors here. This is the Chocolate Soleil Too Faced medium deep. Obviously I'm not medium or deep, but I don't go heavy-handed with it. I just kind of and I'm not contouring today. I am literally just kind of bronze touring, because this is a matte bronzer, which is great for contouring, but like I said, I'm not medium deep in my skin tone, so I definitely don't want to do that. I keep forgetting today is Sunday. I'm like, oh no, I'm late. And then I'm look at the time, I'm like, oh, girl, you got time. I confuse myself all the time, I guess. I love the Tarte. This is Feisty blushes. I can't speak, but we knew that. They just play on your skin so naturally and beautifully. Call it my 80s coming out, but I always put blush everywhere. It goes here. Anywhere, see, my rule of thumb is anywhere that when you are naturally getting hot and flushed, and hot, flushed, blushing for any reason, I feel like you should probably put a little tinge of blush there, just because it kind of makes your skin look more alive and more electric. I'm just saying electric because I feel like it. But youthful and fresh. You don't look dull in one color, like in these places that you should normally have color. So this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight kit. Again, I'm so sorry that this lighting sucks at life, but I mean, I just walked into my bathroom to dampen my beauty blender because I forgot, because I'm a weirdo, and I was like, okay, makeup is looking good today. So what I want to do before I get too far out here is just kind of give my under eye a little love here. Sounds like Jada is loving her breakfast this morning. Alright, so now with that eyeshadow on, we're going to give me, where'd I put it? I don't know where I put it. Jada, where did I put my eyeliner that I was going to use? You know, I thought you had all the answers, little cat. I guess I'll use this one. It's not the one I wanted, but it's the one that is right in front of me. Welcome to today. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it this thin, but I'm thinking that thin so you can actually see the details. I love you, Jada. Look what I just freaking did. I could fix it though. Like I said, Q-tips. Q-tips are good. Do you know how sad that makes me? Just saying. And no, or this is taking really long. It wouldn't take that long if I wasn't stopping and just doing it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of trying to explain as I'm doing it, what I'm doing. Like right now, I'm not breathing. I mean, I'm putting eyeliner on.
This program contains material that may be disturbing to some viewers. Parental discretion is advised. North of New York City, 10,000 miles from Victoria. It's like the dark side of the moon, but to me it is. And seeing it today.
Well, besides drawing a smudge on my face, I say, Jada, we accomplished makeup today. I don't have Q-tips in here, I'd show you. I'm not running back and forth. But I could guarantee you in my thumbnail, you'll see the picture of it without it being smudged. The key is not to panic and try to rub it off right away. You kind of want it to dry down, so when you take your Q-tip, it will, like, take it off without smudging it all over. And obviously that wouldn't work with a pencil, but a liquid, much more highly of a chance that you can just take a Q-tip and rub it and it's gone. I feel like not a lot of people do the full length, they like fast forward. But I think it's kind of important, like you could fast forward and skip through, and obviously if something bores you, but what if there's something you want to learn, or no, am I doing it right? Because that seems like it took like 2 seconds. Well, this is interesting. My Marc Jacobs mascara got clumpy on me. And my eyelashes are doing something funky down here, like, whoa. I don't think you could, it's like, there we go. They just wanted to, like, all of a sudden, like, fall down, like, you don't want to be part of this no more. Put that in my brush is like it's a piece of brush. It's terms. And then just kind of keeping it natural. On my lips, that is. I love the smell. It smells kind of cotton candy-y. It's just a lip balm. But, I mean, pay no attention to the smudge. Although, if I was clever, I'd take this. You know what? Let's see if we could do that. I don't know. This might end up worse, but we're going to find out. Give me a second. This could be really bad idea. Turn it into a star. I'll probably end up wiping it off, but look, I turned it into a star. Alright. My star makeup. I love you all. See you all tomorrow. Bye.